Hello and welcome to the instructional video for how to use BubbleCal. Now I warn you, BubbleCal does require another program called WinRAR. WinRAR is free, but you do need to download it in order to run the program. Um, so yeah, um, yeah. Um, if you go to the BubbleCal download page, which is right here, if you just type in that link into this box, um, then you'll actually find a link to an instructional video for how to install WinRAR right here. So that'll be very helpful. It's very clear and precise. So if that's yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the tutorial for how to use the actual program. Um, so once you download the program and you have WinRAR, this will pop up right here. Well, I mean, it'll be in your downloads folder, but you can save it to your desktop if you want. Um, so, uh, if you open this, you'll get this window, and it will have the instructional video in it that I'm doing right now, of course, but I didn't record that yet because I'm recording it right now, so it doesn't have that in there. But as you can see, if you try to open BubbleCal, you have to enter a password. You can just say, okay, so, if you go to the password file, so if you just click that, then you can see that it says open me, or you can just type in open me on this. Paste that in, then press OK, and then this will pop up. Now, as you can see, you'll have this dialog where it says create schedule, and then it says what do you want to name the schedule. We're just going to call it demo. And as you may have noticed, I have a shared desktop, so it's not going to pop up right here, but it will pop up on my desktop, and I'll just drag it over. Then if we click Create Schedule, it'll be created on our desktop, and it'll load up this window. So here it is. And it's right there. And what I have to do is, well, first of all, you have to create the goal for the week. Let's just call it, I don't know, finish building house. Just try to make a pretend one, you know. And then you have to click add bubble, or you can click fill week, but that'll fill the whole week. So yeah. And then if we want to add a bubble, let me just remove one. If we want to add a bubble, we can just click add bubble. And then we can click here. And then we can click and it says what are the first two letters of the day you want to create. So we're just going to put in Tuesday. Well, not Tuesday, we're going to put in TU. So it's the first two letters. So I'll create the bubble. The only thing you gotta remember though is you can't click on the text on the bubble. So when you're adding a bubble, let me just remove one for a second. Let's say that we wanted to click on the text. It won't add bubble. It also won't add one if we click on the text box. We have to click where it's only red or only whatever the color of the bubble is. So like for right there, for instance, then we can type in Wednesday. Well, in this case, we type in WE because it's the first two letters, not Wednesday. You can't type in Wednesday; that won't work. So then, after you create a bubble, what'll happen is you'll, or if you filled the week, so if you filled the week, yeah. But let's say that we already had like a day in the week, right? And like it's like let's put in test. Then we can remove a bubble or we can remove the rest. If we already have a day in the week and we click fill week, as you can see, it won't remove the bubble, the bubbles that we already have set up. So that's kind of cool. So then if we want to add a bubble, let's just set up the week really quick. Actually, how we just, I'm not even gonna really put in anything important. Let's just put like test 1 right here, because I mean, you can decide what you want to put. test 2. And then we'll just put test 3, test 4, test 5, and so on. Test 6, 7, 8. And then if we want to save the week, we can click Save Week. Make sure that you always click Save Week every time you want to go to another week, or if you just want to save the week. Because the thing is if you don't save the week, I mean, you have to save the week in each project. You can't just save the whole project. That's the downside of this program. So if you just click Save Week, then we can go to the next one. And then if we go, see it says week 2. If we go back, we can go week 1. So that's how you use the arrow key, the arrow scroller things. But yeah, make sure that if you want to go to the next week or to the previous week, you always click Save Week before you do that. Also, before exiting the project, always click Save Week. Whenever you can, make sure you click Save Week, because that's kind of like every time you make changes, try to click Save Week, because it's good to do that. That's all I have to say for that. If you want to add a bubble, you can add up to 8 bubbles. See, it says what is the task number of the task you want to create. Let's just put in 1. And it creates task 1. Let's just put 1 here. 2. Oh, and yeah, obviously we're going to click Save Week because we made some changes. So 2, Save Week. 3. You don't have to click it every time. It's just good just in case like you lose your info or something, or like I don't know, if something happens, it's good to always be saving it. 4, Save Week. Save Week. I think you get the idea, but you can only add up to 8 tasks, and you can do that for all the days. And then, like I said before, you can click this to go to the next one, the next week. And then if we want to open a week, we just have to exit the program. We can run it again. Again, we type in open me. And then we'll open this. And then we can just click open schedule. And then if we want to, we can go to our demo. So desktop demo schedule.bcs. Don't open weeks by themselves because those won't work. If you try to open a week, that won't work. You have to actually open the schedule.bcs file and then go to that week. So then you go to open schedule. As you can see, we have everything here. If we wanted to create another week, we could do that as well. And then yeah, that's basically it. Now there is one thing. When you try to open this file on Windows 8, they must have like new algorithms or something for trying to find out whether a file is malicious, and it just doesn't really work because like it says that it gives you a warning. I forget what the warning is. It doesn't really say it's. I don't think it says it's malicious, but what it does is it basically says, well, if you want to open the program, just click more info, and then you just go to run anyway, and then it'll pop up again, and then you just click more info, and then you click run anyway again. And then after you do that, you'll be able to access the program. So it is a bit different on Windows 8, but it's pretty easy to figure out. And yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching.